it happened again. Like, I started recording and it wasn't recording. Okay, so I told you some of my clothes, the clothes I ordered came as well. Well, all of them did. They removed my hips, so this has a box effect going on. Alright. And then the other issue that I have with it mostly is the top. They made my breast so huge that it just fits like not like it's supposed to. It doesn't fall on my chest like it's supposed to. Today is the 24th of September. I haven't had any sleep. They've been attacking me since 9:30ish p.m. last night to noon, about 12:30 today. The time is 3 p.m. They did that until noon, and it didn't stop. Like, the remote harassment and the person in spelling never stopped. But they were putting my back and neck and in so much pain that, like, I couldn't even get up to turn my laptop on. That's how uncomfortable I was. I was just extremely uncomfortable and tired and exhausted. They would not allow me to sleep as they pressed the spell. So some shit happened last night with the stupid bitch across the street, Nicole and Samantha, the dumbass white girls. But I'm going to talk about that on YouTube. Facebook wouldn't allow me to pay there. I got one of those notifications that it can compromise my account. I was only going to delete it if I didn't delete the post. So I can't put it there. I'm going to have to put it on YouTube, but I have to completely rewrite it because I don't have it anymore. Fuck that bitch up. Fuck them up. Whichever comes first. Kelly's boyfriend was down there all night. The wind hit his motherfucking car. Think don't nobody know he there. He do the same type of shit, the same type of I can tell when she's hanging out beneath me. I can tell when he's hanging out beneath me, and I can tell when her oldest daughter is hanging out beneath me. They all do it differently, and they all have the government attack different. Like, it wants to make a name for itself, and it knows what's going to happen, so it's like, it's an extremist. Like, that's why that shit was happening, while it tried to hide it, act like it wasn't there. And it's no different than the rest. You get what I'm saying? Like, the federal, they do that shit all the fucking time. They don't, but then too, he was always saying here, so, and when he hid out for like 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks. Remember, I told you about the cycle. The shit last night transpired because she saw me take a picture of his car, and the bitch had me to act like she was gonna almost speak up. Like, you got so aggravated that you let a word slip and almost got her ass knocked out. So, like I said, I'm gonna talk about it on YouTube. I haven't had any sleep. I'm exhausted and I'm tired. But I've got my mind made up. Like, they held up my $1,300 that I was supposed to get from school. You know, like, I know the VA already made their payment to the school. And in turn, because my pot overflows, the school will give your payment to me. So they held the payment up and thought that it would kind of control. I don't know who the fuck is dumb enough to think that. I don't know where they get this dumb shit from. That money's gonna hit my account no matter what, and I don't need to be here for it. Like, it's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I'm taking my ass to work and I'm going as soon as possible. So today I'm gonna spend. I pretty much done what's required of me as far as the team assignment goes. So I don't have to do any checking in or work on anything. I haven't started on my individual assignment. That's due on Monday. But after everything is over, I might work on it tonight. Make a payment. I got other plans. Like, I'm serious as fuck about my jail today. And if that means I gotta stop them for a little bit, then that's what it's gonna be. I just hate to waste time. But the whole time. Like, I'm talking about, I had a grown up probably around the level. Because you know I got these issues. Well, you don't know because the video I never got to finish. And in that video, it was talking about the days prior and I got to finish those. So, I got a little over half a dozen now. 8. It's so delicious. So good. Gotta catch up on these other days. I got so much to talk about. But like I said, I got things to do too. I think I'm gonna just allow you to watch it. I just changed the food because I had some extra pine salt now, and I forget what I had. I think I had a generic pine salt under the cabinet before, and I got like this. So now I got this stuff, sweet and stuff like that. Wait, I should probably start by if I can decide what I want to do. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I'm going to do some dishes, and I'm going to make broccoli, and then I'm going to have broccoli, mashed potatoes, and grilled chicken. So, oh, this is also like a sign of how bad it was. Like, the linen is coming off the bed. Or has come off the bed. It was complete fucking horror. Like, just terror. Motherfuckers raining terror. Is it terror? I don't think it's terror. It's like worse than that. They were giving me shots in my vagina. And there's some other things that I meant to recall and mention that, of course, they're blocking. One thing that comes to mind is how they were applying the person. She would say, "We serious about your hormones. Don't be asking me." But she'd say, "We're serious about wanting hormones." And then my response to that would be, "I told you about talking to me about hormones. Or talking to me about my hormones." She said that at the same time as me and then lied about who made which statement. So she tried to claim my statement and blame her statement on me, using the claim against me. So it's like, we want those hormones. I told you about talking about my hormones. Like, wait, no, like, we want those hormones. I told you about mentioning hormones to me. The bitch said both statements. You've seen people do dumb shit like that before, and it's so ignorant, like, I can't even replicate it. Like, it don't sound right when I say it. So look, there's some of them down there. I don't know if it's her son and her boyfriend or what, or her and her boyfriend or what, but they're down there, right? So then her daughter, you know, from the kitchen window, me trying to get some motherfucking sunlight, they be driving right into my sight on purpose. First her daughter with her mini clan, and then her or her boyfriend pull up in her vehicle. When she pulls up, they set my camera off. When her daughter pulled up, they didn't. She started pulling up further so that when they pull in, his vehicle doesn't hang from the back, or her daughter's vehicle doesn't hang from the back. They're trying to hide who's here, and she staged her motherfucking recycle bin in front of her side door, or off to the side of her side door. They had the little brown boy that her son be hanging with, had him over here trying to pull covert stunts yesterday, calling him my brother. They resemble. But the mother, I'm gonna tell you what he did. But let me show you what she's doing. Where is it? It shouldn't have been this far back. But then again, I only took a picture of it one day. She's been doing that for a couple of days. Here. Is that it? No, well, it started with this. Remember? She put the little thing trying to call it, pretty much equated to being the inside, like that area being inside and not a driveway. Okay? And that's my trash can right there by my porch. It's not right there anymore. So, and that second host that they put up, that was to call this area, this duplex, Sonia Davis's house, or her old house. She's been gone since fucking March or April, and they still mention her all the fucking time. So look, recently, this is what she started doing. You know, I cut my cameras off, like the cancel payment for the cloud. I had just took a picture of that. Where is it? Well, it's probably caught in the video. I don't know where. Here it is. So this is what she's doing. She was trying to get it closer to my trash can to claim that both trash cans were hers, and she kept the other one at the beginning of the driveway. So instead of, you know, calling, by her putting her trash can by her side door, she was trying to call the beginning of the driveway, which is where my porch is, the end of the driveway, which is where her porch is. She's trying to claim my space. So, like I said, that's not where my trash can is anymore. It was where it used to be. I used to keep it mostly. I'm going to be moving my vehicle too, so I won't be parked right here anymore. I'm going to put this camera in the front, so it'll be one facing this way towards the mailboxes, and one facing towards Grand Street and one facing towards Sherman. But yeah, this camera is not going to be here anymore. I'm not going to be parking my car there because it's taking a toll on the grass. And as you see, the grass that I tore up near my front porch is finally recovered, just about. And I'm going to give that patch of grass over there the opportunity to do the same. And I'm going to park on the street. This is my last lemon. I'm out, so I won't be able to make broccoli. I've been just cutting it fresh from the stalk and making it when I want to have it with the meal. It tastes so good that way. Which makes me think maybe I should just leave it all out in the fridge and not freeze any of it. every time something goes extremely wrong right before the shit about hits the fan, Senior Satan shows up. Mike Senior, his dad, the bus driver, and his sister, you know, they were across the street with the guy with the eyeliner eyes. Both of them some trifling motherfuckers. Yeah, he shows up to report that nothing's going on pretty much, and that, you know, pretty much business as usual is kind of what he comes and he establishes. What? I know you're not feeling. I want you to shut the fuck up talking. And stop talking with fucking science and eugenics. I want the motherfucking glory, bitch. I want motherfuckers to actually rise from that fake ass pandemic. All y'all fleshly motherfuckers, y'all got 8 billion fucking fleshly outfits. They were talking about how if the camera was in the light, you'd be able to see the difference in my face and my facial expressions. How there's an energy in my life. And it's obvious that I'm just saying, think about it. 12 hours. I mean, more than 12 hours. So we're talking 14 to 16 hours that they were attacking me with science and made sure I didn't sleep. So it wasn't like the normal work week when, you know, they let me fall into a doze around 5 or 6 a.m. and act like they didn't do anything and then wake me up. There wasn't anything like that. I'm talking about No motherfucking sleep the entire, just full blown chaos. Me going the fuck off the entire time. For motherfucking all them hours straight. Who's that motherfucking ignorant? Who's ignorant enough to do some shit like that? Talking about they trying to you ain't trying to manifest shit. You trying to manifest death, bitch, and you about to get it. Bitch, did you hear me bitching anything about that? You slow as fuck. Y'all some motherfucking dummies. No. Yes, I did wrap those myself. It's weird. Like, I used to show there was scars they make on my face when they were coming that I was meth addict. And these are like people I don't know from nowhere, okay? Like Nicole's baby dad and her. They were putting that shit on my face. And like even, I noticed that like the occasional urge to scratch went up when they introduced a few more, you know, that were feeding excessively off of me, like her youngest daughter and her youngest daughter's boyfriend. It was already her boyfriend, but now it's her youngest daughter's boyfriend, her oldest daughter's boyfriend. You get what I'm saying? It just choked. So the more that are feeding for that type of drug, you know, that they're trying to hide some of the manifestation of it, the more one of the traits show up on me occasionally. I talked about that in the past already though. So it's one of those things like we're taking this to hide this, and now, you know, she has a problem she never had. And she's telling, but we making sure ain't nobody listening or paying attention. We on everybody. This attitude the federal government has had about it. Shut up. I found a lemon in my chicken, and when I used to put the fire out, I didn't have to use it at all on this last fire. Just cleaned the dishes, now I got more. It's never ending. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck you calling? Somebody.
Broccoli is so good.